Okay, I want to talk a little bit about this guy, Thanos here. I saw him get covered on the Majority Report. I guess he's some kind of Zionist. So it's very funny to me that he literally looks purple on here. Like, he looks like Thanos, which is insane. The Majority Report already made that joke, but I had to go over it because it's just so funny. Why is he purple? Why is he purple? This is him. Sidney Ferris Rosenberg, aka Sid Rosenberg, is a conservative American radio personality, currently the host of Sid and Friends in the Morning and Sid Sports Sunday on 77 WABC in New York City. He is known for his controversial and sarcastic humor as a host on many radio stations, starting with WAXY, Waxy, 790, The Ticket in Miami. Let's take a look. Inflammatory television commentary. Rosenberg frequently made inflammatory remarks on the Emis show, which was simulcast on MSNBC cable television. Among other things, he said on air that Venus Williams was an animal and that she and Serena Williams would be better suited for the National Geographic magazine than for Playboy. He said that F-slurs play tennis and that the U.S. women's national soccer team were a, quote, a bunch of juiced up D-slurs. That's crazy. I'm sure he cares. This is the party, by the way, that cares very deeply about the integrity of women's sports. Rosenberg was fired from the Emu show after making crude remarks about Australian singer Kylie Minogue's breast cancer diagnosis. Chris Carlin replaced Rosenberg, although Rosenberg continued called into the Emus program. Is it Emus or Emus? It's Emus, right? Because it's Australian. As a substitute sportcaster on April 4th, 2007, Rosenberg reported on Rutgers University 59-46 loss in the previous evening of the University of Tennessee in the final game of the NCAA Women's Division I Basketball Championship. This served as a lead-in to Emus and other cast members who made comments that resulted in the cancellation of the program 1 week later. I imagine they were not very good broadcasts, or very good comments in the broadcast. Radio broadcasting 2005 to present. Weekday morning sports anchor for W Fans sister station 1010 Wins. What is he doing most recently? Called New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani an America-hating, Jew-hating, radical Islam cockroach. I guess we'll get to that. So anyway, that's a little bit about Sid Rosenberg. Let's take a look at some comments that he's made.
He's a horrible person. He hates you. He wants
This is about Zohran Mamdani.
This is the worst mayor in the history of New York City. He's the most dangerous politician in the history of our country. If anybody out here tonight actually voted for Mamdani, shame on you. Because I am seeing way too many Jewish people at Gracie Mansion and hanging out with the mayor, telling me how good he is.
Notice he hasn't said a single thing that Mamdani has actually done that he takes issue with. Nobody can, by the way. They say that like he bankrupted New York City or whatever, but they have no evidence for that.
A horrible person. He hates you. He wants you dead. He wants you dead. He's the only mayor in the history of our city
that
will not show up Sunday at the Israeli Day Parade. I don't want him there.
So?
He's the last person I want to see.
Oh, he didn't show up to my little parade. Okay. The Israeli Day Parade, and who gives a f?
See there. Who wants a terrorist at the Israeli Day Parade? Well,
wow.
He's got to go. So whether it's me, Jessica Tisch, our police commissioner, Julie Menin, our city council speaker, or anybody else that may run, except for Curtis, he's foolish. He's run twice. He's embarrassed himself twice. He's going to do it again.
They hate Zohran.
He's got 21% combined in the 2 elections.
Even here, he's kind of purple, right? Like, he's just kind of got this tint to him, like this off, like, what is it?
But he must be making a lot of money because he's going to do it again. The point is, somebody has to beat this guy. And if I'm the guy, I'm going to have to do it.
His blood doesn't run red. That's got to be it, right? He's got like purple, bluish blood. Even after it's oxygenated, like it just stays blue. All right, let's take a look at him here in some of the worst lighting I've ever seen. From Monday, actually, let's do this one first because it's Zohran again. Oh, no, wait. Okay, I forget what this one's about. Oh, yeah, here it is. Mamdani wants us dead.
I said, Mamdani wants us dead. Oh, wow. You can't say that. Okay, I'll say it again. Mamdani wants us dead. He wants every one of you dead.
Down.
That's what he
Prove it. Source, prove it.
wants. You can't say that. Anyway, they made a big...
He has said time and time again, he stands for all New Yorkers, Jewish, Muslim, and otherwise. Like, prove that he... Like, come on, Thanos. Prove that he wants us dead.
...deal about the whole thing. So Russo comes up to me at the parade. She goes, did you really say that he wants us dead? I said, yeah. Can you prove he doesn't? She said, what?
What you mean, can he? No, it works the other way around. You made the positive claim. You have to prove that he does. What has he said, or how has he insinuated that he wants you dead? Where has he ever insinuated that? It's just a lie.
Oh, that's a tough thing to say. I said, okay. Have you heard him lately? I'll leave it with this. All he's got to do is come out once and say, I'm not about globalizing the intifada. Just say it once.
Wow, he actually said it right, did he? The Intifada. Also, like, what does globalize the Intifada mean again? I'm not looking at it from the American Jewish Committee. It's a slogan that's been used to advocate for international support of Palestinian resistance against Israeli occupation. Intifada means a shaking off and can refer to a popular uprising or rebellion. Globalize the rebellion. I don't think Zoran's ever actually said that or advocated for it, but the fact that he doesn't deny it, you have to deny things now. These people will force you to deny things, condemn people who say that, right? When the people who are saying it actually have a point.
Father, just say it once. Tell us one time that Israel exists because of the Jewish people, right? Stop celebrating.
I don't believe in ethno-states. Israel's not the Jewish people. There are a lot of Jewish people there, but they are not synonymous with the Jewish people. They're a country.
Shit, Nakba Day. I'm sorry. Start them with stuff like that, and I won't say stuff like that. My advice...
Wait, what?
Start them with stuff like celebrating bullshit Nakba Day.
Nakba Day? The Nakba is the mass evacuation of the Palestinians from their homeland, right? In 1960 something? That's not a celebration. That's a day of mourning.
I'm sorry. Start them with stuff like that, and I won't say stuff like that. My advice is to be strong. I don't like it when I see
purple.
Jewish people... Moms and dads, they tell their kids,
how does he look like
you can take your yarmulke off. Take it off. If you're nervous.
Is it bronzer? Does he like tan? Like, what is it? He looks terrible. He looks like he's got makeup on to do like literally looks like an alien from a movie. Like he looks like a Star Trek villain.
Off. Take it off. If you're nervous to walk in the streets, take your yarmulke off. I can't stand that.
He never said that. What?
You do that, they win. They'd almost rather see that.
Wait, nobody ever said that you need to do that. You are more than welcome to wear a yarmulke or a Star of David or whatever the hell you want to wear. You can wear an Israel flag, and I still don't think people should attack you. I don't think people should attack you, but there should be social consequences for supporting Israel, which is a genocidal nation right now, and being a Zionist. Honestly, I really wouldn't care if people got fired from their jobs for saying they support Israel, because that's a direct advocacy for genocide.
Than a dead body in the street of Tel Aviv. Trust me, okay?
Oh yeah, he is absolutely vague posting in real life.
Street of Tel Aviv. Trust me, okay? Don't do that.
Yeah,
when
just
you
trust
do
him.
that,
just trust him.
You're really doing a disservice to the Jewish people fighting for us in Israel. Wear your yarmulke proudly.
What he's doing right now is more anti-Semitic than Zoran Mamdani has ever been or could ever be.
Wear your chai proudly and show everybody that you're Jewish.
Okay, let's take a look at one more from Purple Man here.
My advice is to be strong. I don't like it when I see Jewish people, moms and dads, they tell their kids, you can take your yarmulke off. Take it off. If you're nervous...
You should be allowed to, though. Like, you should be allowed to take it off.
...to walk in the streets, take your yarmulke off. I can't stand that. Or hide your Mogen David.
Also, I'm sorry, it's not pro-Palestinian people attacking Jews. Okay, it's Nazis. It's Nazis.
You do that, they win. They'd almost rather see that than it.
And sometimes Zionists. Zionists will attack Jews that don't agree with them and say they're not real Jews, etc., etc. Like, Zionists are really anti-Semitic.
Dead body in the street of Tel Aviv. Trust me, okay? Don't do that. Don't tell your kids. I know you're a parent. You're nervous. I'm nervous. I'm nervous too, okay? I've got a son who goes to school in Chelsea. It's not easy.
Why is he purple?
My daughter just came back from London. You want to talk about a rough place for 3 years. But when you do that, you're really doing a disservice to the Jewish people fighting for us in Israel, and all of you fine people in the audience.
Also, people aren't, from what I've heard, there's nobody, the people who are like scared of like the Palestinian protesters, I'm sorry, like Palestinian protesters are not the ones attacking the Jews. They're not. Okay. And to the extent that there are any, they've been led to believe that the Zionists are all Jews and the Zionists are the ones committing genocide. That part is just generally true. The Zionists are the ones committing and endorsing genocide. But if you are going to tie the Zionist project to all Jews, which is a very anti-Semitic move, by the way, and then people get the idea that Jewishness and Zionism are intertwined irrevocably, like they're one and the same, then they might be anti-Semitic as a result. And that's your fault for tying Zionism to Judaism. He looks like an heirloom carrot. He looks like something. He looks like Grimace. You can make all kinds of jokes. You're objectively wrong. I am? About what? Or are you talking about the Dolphin Supreme? About the Zionism thing? I'm wrong about it? What am I wrong about? Generally? No, Zionism is like a colonialist project. People who are Zionists advocate directly for genocide. That's true. It's a colonialist genocidal project to expel and displace and or kill Palestinians, to remove them from their homes. Yes. Okay, what is Zionism to you then, the retro gamer? What is Zionism to you? Because that's how I see it happening. That's what I've seen with my own eyes.
Here today, do not do that. Wear your yarmulke proudly. Wear your chai proudly. and show everybody that you're Jewish. And
I'm sorry, once again, it's not pro-Palestinian people attacking people for wearing yarmulkes and shit.
To quote from the great movie Goodfellas, if you get your ass kicked once in a while, so what? Everybody needs to go to ass kicking once in a while, right? But it's okay. You'll go to bed that night a proud Jew. Don't hide the fact that you're Jewish. Flaunt it.
Wow, don't worry about getting your ass kicked. Don't worry about protecting yourself. That's fine. The belief that Jewish people should have self-determination, that's not what Zionism is. What does self-determination mean in this context? I think everybody should have self-determination, but I also don't believe in ethnostates. Jews exist everywhere. They're an ethno-religion. You can be Israeli without being Jewish, and you can be Jewish without being Israeli. Israel is, it's an attempt at an ethnostate, but I don't think it should be one. It's in the founding documents. They openly admit it's colonialism and that people will resist the occupiers, as in Zionists against Palestinians. The majority of Israelis are Jews, and the majority of people in the United States are, the majority of Americans are Christian. So what? That doesn't make us like a Christian ethnostate. I don't think that it ought to be a Christian ethnostate, and I don't think Israel ought to be a Jewish ethnostate. Your understanding of what ethnostates is contrary to reality? Well, an ethnostate never truly happens, is the thing. Like, you can attempt an ethnostate, but like, there will always be people that you consider to be outsiders inside of your state. Like, true ethnostates don't really exist. What is Palestine then? I don't know. A state separate from Israel that Israel is encroaching upon and stealing land from? What do you mean? What do you mean? What is Palestine? When you say they are colonial, what is the mother nation? What are you talking about? It's Israel. Israel is a colonial. Zionism is a colonialist project by which Israel expands and encroaches on Palestinian territory and uproots people from their homes. It's genocidal. It's colonialist and it's genocidal. Anyway, I'm going to end this segment and potentially keep arguing with this guy after the segment's ended. But that's Sid Rosenberg. Just wanted to touch on him a little bit because he was purple and it was funny and I felt like talking about it. Hi, thanks so much for watching and making it to the end of the video. I just wanted to let you all know that I love and appreciate everybody in my community, whether you can support me financially or just by liking, commenting, and sharing my videos. It helps way more than you know. That being said, I do want to give a very special thanks to my tier 4 subs, which would be Space Timid and Hot Take Andy. And thanks so much to my monetary subscribers from any of the tiered subs or anybody who gives me money in any form, including going to my Patreon shop, donating money to me directly. It all helps way more than you know. If you do decide to help me financially, you can get some really cool perks like early access to content, exclusive access to censored videos, also some really cool badges next to your name. Even if you can't afford a monetary subscription, just watching, sharing, and commenting on my content helps way more than you know. Thanks again, and I will see you all in the next video.